Hey guys, what is up? So another popular question that came up on my channel for this in-depth review on the e93 M3 was, can you feel a weight? If you go to discussion forums on BMW boards, quite often anybody that has an e93 will get bashed a little bit by the e92 and the e90 owners. And what I mean by that is E90 is a four-door, E92 is the coupe, E93 is a convertible. And hardcore BMW M fans will always go on about how lightweight matters and blah, blah, blah. And can you feel the weight? Yes and no. I'll tell you when you can feel it. Well, first of all, the weight difference is 400 pounds, okay? So it's not huge. It's the equivalent of, I suppose, you know, maybe two fat chicks in the car, if that's your sort of thing. So do you feel the extra weight? You feel it only when you need to get the vehicle moving. So coming off the line, this is a 7-speed double clutch, so the gearing's a little bit lower in first gear. You can feel the heft of the car a little bit. It's not crippling, it's not a problem for the car. The car will launch, it'll go hard, it'll lay rubber, it'll do whatever you want, but you can feel the weight when you start to get the car moving. You know, it's just that old rule of you know, things in motion prefer to keep moving and things at rest prefer to stay at rest. There's 400 extra pounds for the V8 to deal with, and it's noticed. That being said, you don't really notice it any other place or time. I've never driven this car on the racetrack, but I've had an E92 competition package on the racetrack and on the street as well. And this car feels identical. When you're pushing a car, you're at 9/10, 10/10. It feels the same. Yeah, it's got a little more weight that's pulling around. It's not going to make a big difference in the way of lap times. I can tell you right now, if you put a average driver behind the wheel of an E92 and a better driver behind the wheel of an E93, you'll get a better lap time out of the convertible. No problem. The weight penalty is worth it, in my opinion, for the convertible. Okay? Now, I live in Canada. We get maybe 6-7 months of the year where you can drop the top, and in the summer it's extremely hot for a few weeks, maybe a month. It would have been nice if BMW gave us ventilated and air-conditioned seats, but they're not. The good thing about them is they treated them with some sort of, I'm not sure if it's a leather or a coating, but it doesn't get that hot in the sun. You can see the leather's a fox red, so it's a darker color. It doesn't get that hot in the sun. But as far as again, back to the weight, no. I prefer the convertible aspect of it because I use that way more than what I could say I would ever use, you know, that extra 400 pounds of weight savings. You really only notice it if you're a very good driver on a racetrack and you drove the cars back to back, I think. Even then, the difference is negligible, so it's really not worth it. That's it on the weight penalty. If you want to learn more about the differences between the hardtop versions of this car and the convertible, go to any discussion board and you'll see people thrashing and bashing anybody with a convertible. They call it a hairdresser's car. I saw one article once posted, I think by Car and Driver, where they voted the M3 convertible the badge conscious poser's car, or the type of car you'd buy a trophy wife. So whatever, you know, people are going to make fun of you. People always do. It doesn't matter what you do. So if you enjoy a convertible, don't worry about the weight penalty. Get the convertible. It's by far amazing, by far the best experience you can have in the summertime. Nothing better than a nice warm summer night with the top down, cruising with a fine woman in the passenger seat, and off you go. Done. Okay, that's this video. Don't worry about the weight penalty. If you want a convertible, get the fucking convertible. Forget about what everybody else says. If you want to go hardtop and race around a track and get an extra 1/10 out of their lap time and brag about it, go for that too. All right, hope that answers your question. You got any more on weight penalty, throw them in the comments below. Thanks for checking this one out. There'll be another video coming next week on another topic. Talk to you guys later. Peace.